Son of a nani.
I don't even know how to greet. I don't know how to greet. I'm live, so I'm so weird. I didn't even know I was saying so many sentences in my head. But I hope you guys are good.
Hope you guys are blessed. Hope you guys are abundant. Hope you guys are having an amazing new day. Um, so I was live now on Facebook
A few minutes ago. But before I ended that live, I mean,
I was live on TikTok. Now I'm gonna be live
yeah,
on the tube, but yeah. Um,
and for some reason, before coming live, the only thing that I was hearing in my head was
full sense of confidence. Full sense of confidence. So I was
reading this book,
right where it talks about how you can do something with a
false belief behind it, right? And the energy, the energy that actually knows who you really are or where you really stemming from
will manifest
um,
the real authentic
thing that you are actually thinking. You know what I'm saying? So,
example. Say if you say people has been talking a lot about manifesting and manifestations and like people can call it whatever. You
you
can
can call it manifestations, you can call it prayers or something getting answered. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say manifestations for now. You know what I'm saying?
say you have this manifestations where you looking to have
Let's just say
money. You want to start making a lot of money, right? And you write down
manifestations. Yo, I'm gonna have this money. I'm gonna have this. Blah blah blah. And you start affirming it. You start affirming it, but you don't see it, so you don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes it gets to a point where some people say, when you wanna manifest something, you must love as if you have the thing that you want already, and then you will have it. You know what I'm saying? Then they say, then your manifestation or your prayer will come into being. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm saying, when I started the live, there's this false sense of confidence that people talk about.
people say there's a false belief.
Belief. So, example,
If you really want to manifest
manifest something, or if you really want something. So, example, so you have to believe you have it already. There's a way where you believe you have it already, and then there's a way where you believe you have it but falsely. You get what I'm saying? So, example, they say if you want to make, let's say, 10,000 rand every Saturday,
you need to walk like you already
have 10,000 rand every Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
you need to like believe yo I make
10,000 rand every Saturday from different sources. I don't know how it comes, but doors open for me where I make 10,000 rand every Saturday. You know what I'm saying? That's how I make it. I make 10K every Saturday, and you just believe and you have that confidence, and you walk with that confidence. Yo, I make 10K every Saturday, right?
for some reason
Doors and opportunities and things start happening where you are able to start making 10K every Saturday. What up, Okta? All right. Start like spiritually, stuff starts happening where doors open, and things happen where you start making 10K every Saturday. I'm saying this because I walked this, I have done this. You know what I'm saying? So you start making 10K every Saturday, right? But then, like I said, when I started the live, there's this false sense of confidence. You can walk and say, "Yo, I make 10K every Saturday," but because you don't see it I almost said in the beginning, because you don't see it in the beginning, yeah,
you have the mindset of the
say
safe
fun. Uh,
I believe I have 10k
every Saturday I'm walking in it, but because I don't really see it,
that doesn't really mean my
manifestation's gonna work, right? So you see that bit of doubt, right? They said that God and the universe or your higher self usually looks at that. So if you believe that you have something, you need to fully believe, yo, I have this. I have it. You shouldn't have that doubt of, yo, I have this, but you don't even know how you're gonna have this or where it's gonna come from, or you don't even see it happening. So even if you don't see something happening, you need to be like, yo, I have this and it's happening. You know what I'm saying? You need to be like, yo, it's happening for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's when it
fully falls into that
play for you, because there's gonna come a test period when nothing happens. But it's one of those tests where to say fun, Do you really believe it? Do you really? Okay, let me see if you really believe it. Let me really see if you if you really believe you have whatever the thing that you say you have. And even if you don't get it, will you still walk with that blind faith that you have what you say you have? You know what I'm saying? So basically, what I'm trying to say is you're supposed to have that blind faith of I will have this. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes even when the doubt comes, because that's the test, the doubt, you must try and transmute. Sorry about that. You must try and transmute the doubt. You know what I'm saying? So whenever a doubt comes, you must try and transmute the doubt into something where it's like, if you say, "Yo, man, I make 10,000 rand every Saturday. I make it every Saturday from different places, sources, uh, opportunities, whatever. But I make it every Saturday. I don't know." And you write it and you film it and you walk like you make it. You know what I'm saying? You start behaving like someone that has it already. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily mean people likes to think people with money are spending. No, having money doesn't necessarily mean spending. And this is not necessarily only about money. I'm just making an example. It could be anything. It could be health, whether it's physical, whether it's spiritual, whether it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can walk like you are already your healthiest version of yourself. You can walk and talk like you are the, like example, if you want to be a singer, you can start behaving like that, like a celeb or what. You start walking, you just believe it blindly. You're walking that blindly. You know what I'm saying? And even when the test comes, you should just keep persisting, and eventually the stuff starts happening. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying this because I have had moments of that, and I'm still learning around all of this. You know what I'm saying? I've had so many moments of that. I genuinely had many moments where I would just walk and just blindly believe of something, and it would happen. And the reason why made the 10K example, I think it was in 2024 sometime, right? When I learned and kind of figured out more about this, right? I tried it, you know what I'm saying, and I just walked in it, and that's exactly what happened. And it's crazy how my first 10K came. My first 10K came literally in different ways, you know what I'm saying? The one person called me for a video they wanted me to make, you know what I'm saying? Another person wanted me to MC. Then I got like a comedy gig that we were running, and it was making a specific amount. And when you calculated everything out together, it was 10K. You know what I'm saying? And that's the 10K on the Saturday. And the next Saturday came. I remember it was from my live platforms and all of that. And I got paid. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you just need to keep walking and believing in it. You know what I'm saying? I think it happened like for, I think it was like 2 months where I kept that going. You know what I'm saying? And doing that, I was like, oh, but you know, sometimes you lose the vibration. Sometimes you lose the vibration, you mess up. That's the beauty of all of this. You're learning, and you figuring it out, and you you know you're human, so you get the vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm loving it because I'm starting to understand the energies, and I'm starting to understand that as humans, we really are projectors. You know what I'm saying? We really are projectors of our own reality. You know, whatever we want, whatever we desire, or whatever we see in our head for ourselves, it already exists because we can see it. You know what I'm saying? You just need to keep visualizing it and seeing it, because they say your subconscious mind doesn't really know between real and fake. You know what I'm saying? So if you keep seeing it and keep seeing it and keep seeing it and keep believing it's there, like your subconscious mind starts to find ways, starts to find loopholes, energies around you, you know, spirit like starts to like work ways for whatever you want to start coming into your auric field, and you're like you know, you're like your field, just so you can have what you want. You know what I'm saying? Everything in this world and dimension, or like, you know, on this earth, is literally designed to be in your favor. You know what I'm saying? It's designed to want to make you win. Nothing actually wants you to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though you go through the highs and the lows and the bad moments, and that it's not necessarily meant to make you feel or break you or destroy you or make you feel horrible in any way. You know what I'm saying? It's meant to make a better version of you. And what you experience and what you go through in that moment is literally meant to mold you for the next level and the next version of self. You know what I'm saying? And as I'm growing young, I'm seeing this, and I'm grateful that I'm able to see and understand more and more, not just the physical but the spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? And you know when they say love is the law. You know what I'm saying? How love is like that vibration that we should all vibrate onto, um, unite or like bring together us as beings. I'm starting to kind of get that. You know what I'm saying? They say the most authentic vibration is the vibration of authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Being authentic, being you. That's the highest vibration. That tripped me out. They said love is a high vibration, a super high vibration, but then authenticity, being self. And that's what we're supposed to be as humans on this plane of earth. We're supposed to be authentic, we're supposed to be self, but we're living in a world and a paradigm where we are being molded and shaped unconsciously, even, you know, by media, by people, by friends, by stuff that we see online and all that. And that day, that day blocks the you know, the you that's supposed to be authentic. You know, that's why you should take time to try and meditate and breathe and spend time with yourself. You know, go on solo dates, go on walks, um, you know, vibe with yourself, get to know you, write, journal, understand yourself better. That is good for yourself, and people don't do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Mm. I'm part of people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna come and walk, you know. There's moments where I fell short and I don't fully am present there for me. But that's moments that we as people need to start doing and start to getting back into, you know, tune with for self. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, don't forget how I started this life. False confidence. Don't walk with that false confidence. Walk with the confidence. Believe in whatever you see in your mind, whatever you want to come into fruition. Walk into it and like actually believe it blindly. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't see it, just see it in your mind's eye. You know, and everything around you will work in your favor for everything to play out for you in the way it's supposed to. I'm saying this because you know I can testify on so many things, you know what I'm saying? And don't forget God in your process, you know what I'm saying? Pray, you know what I'm saying? Pray and be grateful. Gratitude also opens doors. Be grateful, you know what I'm saying? Feel your emotions. Um, be yourself, authentic, you know. But other than that, I really do appreciate the people that watches my things. I appreciate people that were in my stream tonight. Not tonight, today, now. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Um, I'm gonna do what my father did and leave. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Bye.